Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet, as we're back here for another episode of Road to the Show here on MLB 18 The Show with Theo Bonds. And today we have the final homestand here for the Tigers, as they'll be hosting the Kansas City Royals, who are currently just 2 games above 500 at 77 and 75 for the season. And they have a 4-game series here in Detroit. We're going to try to see what we can do here against them and try to see if we can be successful here at home for the final time in the regular season. So we'll take a look here. Tigers, well, they are in first place still, but the Royals have leapfrogged over the Twins there just by a half a game. They're 20 games back there in the division. Crazy, just a dominant season really for us, period. As everybody's pretty much 20 plus games back there. So we're very satisfied with that. We're hoping that will continue now as we go along in this season here. As of course, hopefully carry on to the postseason. As you see their bonds there, 405 there for the year. And of course, they definitely shoe in for the Triple Crown. And of course, the American League MVP. And of course, the batting title there. So we'll see how this goes here today, as we, like I said, 4-game series here. We'll go start with game 1 here. And see your Bonds talking to his teammate there about what the game plan is for today's, for this game and for this series here, for this nice 4-game series. So we'll try to see if we can wrap this up at home. And so let's go ahead and go to the bottom of the first here. We'll see Bonds up to bat here. 0-2 count on Bonds as he chops this one there. That is going to go to the third baseman for the quick 5-3 putout, and that is going to change up the inning. As we move on now to the third here, runners at first and second with 2 out. Bonds here looking to drive a run home as they're down by 2, and Bonds is going to hit this one out there to center field, and this one is going to stay in the ballpark there as the center fielder is right underneath that one, and that gets the KC Royals out of the inning. So after 3, it's 2-0 here. KC leads this one. As we see now, go to the bottom half of the 5th here. KC up by 5 here with no runners on board here and 2 out here. Bonds here, that curveball there. Don't know why he was going chasing after that, as he just should have just taken that one there. That'll end the inning. So we'll see him up to bat here with another chance to try to get something going here, as it's now a 5-3 ball game here. Detroit started to come back here bottom half of the 7th with 2 runners on board here and nobody out. That's going to be a base hit there for Bonds, as that is going to go ahead and score a run there, as the throws are going to be a little off there. And now it puts the runners on the corners here now as they're trailing by just a single run, 5-4. So Bonds now here at first base here. Going to play some mind games with the pitcher here. He's going to go ahead and get back to... Oh, no, he's going to go ahead and instead go back to first. He's going to go to second, and he is going to tag up, and a run will come in to score, making it 5-5 now here. So Kansas City, and it's Clark there now on the mound here for the Royals here, having a little trouble. We're coming in as a reliever, and now he's just really stinking it up here as he gives up another chance now for the Tigers getting a runner in scoring position now, as that is going to be now Bonds there at third. As we'll see here, advancing now to third on that wild pitch here. We'll see another chance here. This is going to be a chopper there up the middle. That is going to score a base hit, and that is going to now make this now a 6-5 ball game here at Comerica. So nice job there as the Tigers here being very dominant here in this one here. As we go now to the 7th, we'll see runners at first or second and third. 2 out here, 2-2 count, and a change up there on Bonds, as he just, just no discipline there on that one there, as he's going to go ahead and strike out. As we'll see, it's a 10-5 ball game, and that is how it's going to end. So not much help there from Bonds here today, as he did get he did knock in a run, but pretty tough day there for him. The Royals pretty much had his number there. 1 for 5 in the ball game, as they win this one 10-5 here at home. So that's the best way to start off here, if they have now won 4 straight now here at home since coming back from that road trip. So we'll see what they can do here now in this second game of the series between the Royals. And, of course, Bonds, 114 home runs for the season for him. We'll see what he can do here. Bottom of the first here, 2 out, nobody on here. And we'll see here a pitch here. That's going to be up the middle there, but they put a little bit of the shift on him. And they get the 4-3 put out there on that one, on that ground ball. So good job there putting the shift on them. I didn't notice it until after editing this video. I'm like, wow, they did put the shift on him. That was the first. So that's the first time I've seen them doing that to him. As we'll see here, this one, again, goes to the second baseman again. Nice snag there on that line drive there. As we go now 5-3 here, bottom of the fifth. 2 out, 1 on here. And Bonds here finds his pitch here. He's going out to left field. That one's going to drop down into the glove safely there to the left fielder for an easy out. Now go to the bottom half of the eighth. 1 on board here. Nobody out for Bonds. Bonds looking for a pitch here. And, ooh, he got all of that. Smooth swing on that one as he gets a hold of this one. That one's 115 feet high, or 115th of the season, going 418 high there into left field. And that ball is cleared. 5-5 now here at Comerica as the Tigers now tie this one up here at home. The fans are loving this here. And they've been seeing some great baseball here, especially just a weird year. They start off very slow and then started, to be playing for some really good, excellent baseball here, especially when it counts. And now the question is, can we keep that going now as we go to the rest of the season here? We got still 2 more series yet to go, and they're both on the road. And, of course, the playoffs coming around the corner. As we'll see 1 for 4 there. Player of the game, Bonds, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Of course, that's his 115th home run of the season. And they win this one at 6-5. As Oakley there, you see one of his teammates, 1 for 3, a double, and 2 RBIs there in the ball game, helping out. So here we go now for the third game of the series here, as we'll see what they can do now here at Comerica Park. As of course the Royals would love to try to get back in the driver's seat in this game here, to at least avoid losing this series here, losing Game 3 with a loss. So we'll see if things will turn around for the Royals here. We'll see the Tigers up to bat here. Bonds, 2 out, nobody on here for him. He's going to rip this one there up to shallow left center field for a base hit. That is going to put him on board. And with 2 out now, Tigers have 1 on board. So here we go. See a 1-1 count here. We'll see Bonds here going to steal second, and he gets there. I couldn't get the tag there on time. There's Jed Jerkel there, just a little frustrated there. He thought maybe he had the tag there. I almost thought he had the tag. But Bonds is able to avoid the tag there. I don't know, a little close there. So now 2-1 count here for the next batter here. We'll see there. That is going to be hit out to left center field. That's definitely going to score a run there. Bonds going to come around here to score, and that is going to be a RBI double there, I should say. Or at least what I'm trying to say there. And that puts him now into the ball game. Now 1-1 here, bottom half of the third here, 1 on and 1 out. Bonds here knocks this one in there for a base hit. Runner's going to go ahead and advance to third. And is this smart enough? I don't know. But he does get there safely at third. So they stretch it out there with 1 out. Now runners on the corners here. Bonds trying to get in scoring position himself. This one's going to get skied out there to out to left. And a run will come into the score here. It's a nice job there from Cabrera, hitting that one for a single. Scoring a run now, 2-1. So now with 2 runners on board still, 2-1, first and third with 1 out. This is going to be a pop-up for an easy out. And that's going to be now making now 2 away here for the Tigers. As, of course, Tigers trying to bring home this runner here. They don't want to strand nobody here. And, of course, Jose Iglesias here, a long-time Tiger here, getting close to the end of his career now. We'll see what he can do here with this runner on the corners. And that is not going to do us any good there, as the 2 runners on board there are going to be left stranded. So 2 runners left stranded there. Tigers 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game. Move on now to the bottom half of the fifth here. 2 runners on board here. Nobody out. Bonds here with an excellent count here in favor of him. And nope, this time the odds were in the favor of the pitcher as he strikes out there. So now, 1 runner on board here, 1 out here in the bottom half of the 7th. 3-2 is your ball game here. This one going to be ripped down the third base line there. That is going to be a base hit. Runner is Bond, or I should say Bond's going to go for a double. So now puts runners at second and third. So runners in second and third now. Chavez now here with 2 out here. He can just hit one over to right field, and that should drive in 2 runs here as they lead this one by 2. This one's going to hit up the middle there. Nope, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. And that will be a ground ball out there to this second baseman for the easy play there. Nice 4-3 play. And that is how they're going to score it on the score sheet as the Tigers win this one here. 4-2 is your final score. And Bonds and the Tigers have now won the series here pretty much here. 3 games in this 4-game series now. And they are looking to try to break out the brooms here to win the final game of this series here at home. Remember, this is the final home series here. This is the last time we'll see Tigers fans will see their Tigers in uniform, at least for the regular season. They'll have playoff chances now because we are going to go to the playoffs. So 155 now for us there for the season. 77 and 78. They're below 1 game below 500 now. The Royals are. And we'll see Bonds there talking to his teammates here, talking about what they need to do to try to win this game here and try to break out the brooms and win this series as a clean sweep. So here we go. Go to the first inning here. Bottom of the first, we'll see 2 out and nobody on board here as they do have the shift again on Bonds. And this time the shift works in their favor. As Bonds grounds this one to the second baseman for the 4-3 put out. That will change up the side. So, there you see no score there. And the Royals are doing a good job here putting that shift on them. So now, Royals are playing in standard double play form here as they have 2 runners on the corners. And we'll see with 2 out here. And Bonds is going to hit this one. And a nice, oh my goodness, nice snag there from the first baseman. Takes that one right out of the air there, and that ends the inning. As we go now to the bottom half of the 6th here, Tigers trail by 2. And we'll see Bonds here up to bat, and he cannot find Uncle Charlie there as that changeup there gets rid of him there, and that's going to retire his at-bat. We go to the 7th inning now. We'll see Escobar here 0-for-3. He flied out back in the 5th, and we'll see what he can do here offensively now for his Royals. As, of course, we're going to be seeing, of course, Bonds in the defensive mode here. We don't get to see this too often here. When we do, it's a bit of a treat. As we'll see here what he can do here. Oh, 2 runners on board. So we're trying to see if we can get a double play here. We're down by a run. And we'll see what Bonds can do here in this situation here. Oh, this one's going to be a nice ground ball there. Get the runner at second. Turn for 2. Nice job. And that will end. Or actually, we'll keep a runner on board there at third with 2 out. So nice job there. Find that good pitch there. Could have got the tag there if we had enough time, but of course the runners, you want to get 2 as quick as you can. So now bases loaded here for Bonds here as he cannot get a hold of that slider, and that is going to leave bases now loaded here, and that's going to end the inning as the Royals are able to win the final game here. They avoid the sweep, and they win this one 3-1 here today. So nice job there for the Royals to pick up the victory as they avoid the sweep, and a bit of a heartbreaker there for the fans there in Detroit. Could not finish the final regular season home game there with a win. And Tigers batter here, Bonds, goes 0-for-4 in that one there. Tough day there for him. Struck out twice, and they lose this one 3-1. So going back to the drawing board here, we get a day off on that Monday there, but now we're going to finish off the season here. So in the final episode of the regular season here of Road to Show with Theo Bonds, before we move over to 19, because we'll start 19 as we start the playoffs. The final episode in MLB 19, the show, we'll see the final 2 series here on the road. We're going to Target Field, play the Twins there in the 3-game series, and then will go to Milwaukee to finish off the regular season in an interleague series against the Brew Crew. So it should be a nice one here. I cannot wait as we finish off MLB 18 with the two series I'm really looking forward to, especially that Twins series. I know the Twins are going to be playing really hard on us, and it's going to be very competitive there. And Bonds is going to have to be laser-like focus if he wants to really shut them down there and just take over that series. So we'll have to see what happens in that episode. Stay tuned for that coming up here very, very soon. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Also, don't hit that bell notification right next to it. Ding! And hit that bell notification so you guys get the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming. Remember, all videos all summer long will be a part of the YouTube premieres, so you guys will know the exact day and time of when the videos are going to be uploaded to the channel, and so you guys will be the first ones to see them. So cannot wait to see for you guys to check those out. And also don't forget to hit the go down below and follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Links are down below in the description. Check those out for the latest news and events on what's going on here here on YouTube. Of course, follow us on social platform there so you guys get to know everything what's going on here, everything in sports and sports gaming in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.